All right, what's up, guys? Today we're going to go ahead and go over the head and shoulder and break down why it's so important, right? Because the structure that Levels looks for, smart money is also looking for the same thing, right? So when you can tie both of those things together and get extra confirmation, it's even better for you, right? So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and just draw with the lines, right? Now, again, guys, going back to last week, right? Consolidation. Anytime you see consolidation, guys, that is liquidity. Let me go ahead. My computer is lagging. Give me a second. All right. So anytime you see consolidation, guys, this is liquidity building up in the market, right? We really don't want a lot to do with that. Like, we don't want to take buys or sells whenever the market is in consolidations, right? We don't want to take no opportunities, right? What is liquidity? Liquidity is pretty much a pool full of money, right? The banks are letting the markets build up money in this area specifically, right? In this area specifically, so they can go ahead and take it out later, right? They're doing this on purpose. They're letting retail traders trade within support and resistance so they can go ahead and build up and accumulate a large amount of money so they can go ahead and wipe them out later. Give me a two if that makes sense. And give me a question mark if you guys are confused. And yes, guys, anytime I draw, it's very important that you guys draw. It's very important you guys have these notes on you at all times. This is very, very important. I don't do this for me. I'm not drawing for me, guys. I draw for you guys. So you guys can have the most detailed charts out there. So just keep that in mind. Right. But I'm gonna go ahead and box up the consolidation, and I want to start doing that for a little bit just to break things down. I feel like it's easier to understand, and I've noticed that Geo, shout out to Geo from Texas, the Texas squad, he does this as well, and I feel like it's fairly easy to see when you could one see consolidation, but two mark it up, and now you're just waiting for the things to happen, right? So again, guys, consolidation, when we're breaking it up into quarters, what is consolidation?
Money being built up.
Yes, that money is being built up. That is considered consolidation. But when we're breaking up the head and shoulders into quarters, right? 25%, 50%, 75%, 100%. What is the consolidation? What percentage is the consolidation? Does anybody
25,
know? 25%. Yes, sir.
25.
25%. So when you see this consolidation happening, guys, this is 25% of the head and shoulder setup. 25%. Now, two more things need to happen, right? Two more things need to happen. And this is why we don't touch consolidation, right? We don't touch consolidation. So, what I need to see next is for the market to go ahead and give me a break of structure to the upside. And this would give me 50% of the setup. So let's go ahead. We just got a bullish move to the upside. So this is my bullish move. Boom. The market went up and we got a break of structure to the upside, giving me 50% of my head and shoulder setup. 50%, right? But we need to label everything, right? We need to make sure that we can understand what the breaking structure is. And I feel like I move so slow without my mouse. I need to get a mouse ASAP, right? The break of structure, guys, this is important. The break of structure or the liquidity sweep, right? Because when for levels, we're looking at it as a break of structure because we don't really talk about liquidity when it comes to levels, right? But I studied smart money, so I tie that in together because it's the same thing, right? We just call it different terms. So when you see this break of structure, it's also going to be a liquidity sweep, right? And it's also going to be a left shoulder. This is important, guys. So when anybody comes to me telling me that they can't find their left shoulder, I know you guys aren't marking it up like this Because if you marked it up anytime we got to break a structure to the upside, and you tell yourself, this is my break of structure, this was a liquidity sweep, and this is now my left shoulder. If the market can change character, guys, it's fairly easy for you to understand when you have it labeled there. Does that make sense? Dang, whose dog is barking out there like that? Make sense, guys? Come on, y'all. There's like 30 of you. Let's get it. Come on, guys. Does that make sense? Because if it doesn't, I need to break it down another way. All right, awesome. Now, the next move we need to see, right? We need to see 75%. Now, this is important. We need to have a change of character. Now, the change of character is going to be this line down here, right? We need change of character for sell opportunity. Need change of character for sell opportunity. That dog is annoying me, bro. Right? So, why do I need this change of character for the sell opportunity, guys? Does anybody have a guess? It's okay if you're wrong. You guys can unmute and let me know, why do we need a change of character so we can have a sell opportunity? I'm gonna wait. It's gonna get awkward, bro.
Come on, fam.
I'm sorry.
I'm just like, come on.
Oh yeah, I know. Come on, fam. So you know when the
What was the
market's
question again?
going.
I was
Determine
driving.
direction.
So we need this change of direction because we just had a break of structure to the upside, right?
Mhm.
So we should have some type of starting point here, right? We should have some type of starting point within that. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw this out. Bear with me, guys, because I'm slow right now.
Like the last selling candle before the rally of buys.
Exactly. We still have a starting point here, right? But this starting point needs to get clapped in order for us to get a sell opportunity. Because again, remember, people
We're
are
going
buying and
down.
selling in this market. So we still have a starting point right here where people are trying to take buy opportunities at. Does that make sense, guys? We still have a starting point where people are trying to take buys at. So if the market comes down here and starts messing around, we are not looking for sells yet because the market is literally inside of a buy zone, right? So you have to be careful. We need the market to break and close below. Does that make sense, guys? This is super, super important. Super, super important. Give me a 2 if that makes sense. Let me know. Give me a 2 if that makes sense. Let's go. Awesome. Now, again, levels will let you know when you have that break of structure, right? Levels will let you know. This is why I love levels, because it's going to have your back, right? When you're looking for the head and shoulder pattern, guys, you need to look for a blue arrow and a red arrow, right? The blue arrow lets you know, yo, the market is going up right now. We just had a break of structure to the upside, right? Break a structure to the upside. Now this red arrow, let me see if I can draw this real quick. All right, market's inside of this buy zone. Awesome. Let me see if I can copy this. Right, market's inside of that buy zone, and maybe it gives this opportunity some type of profit, right? Some type of profit. I've seen this time and time again where, market will um give a little bit of blues off of a starting point. And then you know what happens? News comes. News comes and then just takes this whole zone out. Looking like this. Bow. And then we get a change of character and the market drops to the downside just like that. So now once we get this change of character, guys, let's go ahead and update that. We needed that change of character for the sell opportunity, right? We got the change of character, so we update. We update and we adjust. Now notice, guys, we're not looking at this opportunity anymore. We're not looking for buys anymore. We're looking for sell opportunities. Now, again, levels will let you know. Levels will have your back and say, boom, this is the candle that changed character, right? This is the candle that changed character. And if this is the candle that changed character, this is also the candle that gave me 75% of my head and shoulder setup. Give me a 5 if that makes sense. And give me a question mark if you are confused. Awesome. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Now, where is my shoulder? Where's my entry when it comes to the head and shoulder setup? Right? Where's the entry when it comes to the head and shoulder setup, guys? This left shoulder, this BOS right here, this is my entry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for the highest wick down to the closest body, right? And it's going to look something like this. Now, it looks a little different because this is a drawing with lines, but when I break it down and show you guys on the chart, this is exactly how it's going to look from wick to body, right? Where is my stop loss? My stop loss is going to be at the high. Let me just put a little wick right there. Why not? Right? So this is my sell zone right here, guys. I'm looking to take some sell opportunities off of this shoulder right here. Where does my stop loss go? My stop loss goes at the high. So let's go ahead and update this. Stop loss. Also, my head. Boom. Let's actually move that this way a little bit. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So this is the setup, guys. And we like to take 1 to 3s, right? Notice how if I pull this up, it says 1 to 1. It's like risking $10 to gain $10, $10 profit. That's not what we do, right? And notice we only want to worry about the number in front of the decimal, right? We're not looking at the numbers behind the decimal. This is like rounding up or rounding down, right? Now, if I pull this down, now it says a 1 to 2. So now I'd be risking $10 for a $20 profit. That's better, but we still want to get to a 1 to 3. Boom. Notice how we finally got that 1 to 3. This is like risking $10 for a $30 profit, guys. And this is exactly what we would like to do. Let me go ahead and just change this up just a little bit so you guys can take a screenshot of this. Let me go ahead and move that this way real quick. Awesome. All right, guys. So this is the setup right here. This is the setup. I would be looking to take some sell opportunities as soon as the market touches this area. Once the market comes into my right shoulder, guys, as soon as the market comes into my right shoulder, the head and shoulder setup is now complete. And we now have 100% of the setup. Boom. And we're looking to take this ride to the downside. Guys, give me an 8 if this is making sense, and give me a question mark if you are lost. Now, Raul, I know this is your first day, bro. So as of right now, just try to watch with some detail. Try to take as good notes as possible. I will send the recording in either tonight or tomorrow, so you can go ahead and watch it over, right? Because this is a lot of information for being your first day. But again, this right here, this visual is very, very solid. I would take the screenshot and put that in your notes so you can have that on you. But guys, are you guys understanding this setup a little bit? Again, your consolidation, that's going to be 25% of the head and shoulder setup. Yeah, what's your name, Zoom user? What's good, Brody? Danny? Okay, bro. Danny, make sure you message me on Telegram, bro. Message me on Telegram, bro. That way I can go ahead and send it to you after once I post it on YouTube. Got it? All right. So guys, this is the setup right here. The consolidation, it's 25%. So if you're looking for the head and shoulders setup, you have to wait for these things to happen and play out, right? Sometimes we can enter too soon on some opportunities, right? And this lets us know that we have to wait for these things to happen. Now, depending on the time frame you trade, guys, this can happen within the day, within 45 minutes, within the hour. If you're trading the 1 hour time frame, this can happen within a couple days. If you're trading on the 4 hour time frame, this can happen um, once a week, once every 2 weeks. If you're trading on the daily time frame, this can happen once or twice a month, right? But you have to wait for these things to happen to give yourself a high probability setup. Does that make sense? Because if you're trying to sell right here, guys, we have no indication the market wants to sell until we get this change of character here. Awesome. Does that make sense, guys? Now, again, this is important that we understand this setup, guys, because this structure is very, very similar to smart money. Now, I know Will trades smart money. Will, do you want to add anything when it comes to the smart money structure, and how it can tie into levels a little bit? Just to give some 2 cents for yourself and the squad, if that's cool. If you're available. He might be busy, bro. He might be busy, but at least he's plugging in. Right. It's all good.
Wait, what's up? What's up? Did you call me?
Yeah. I was talking about how we have to start breaking down and understanding the level setup because it ties into smart money structure as well. And I wanted to see what your opinion on that was.
Facts. 100%. If you look at Mike Nav's setup, if you look at Jordan Morgan setup, if you look at any of the smart money educators setup, if you look at any of the sorry, someone people keep calling me, blowing me up, bro. That's why I keep getting interrupted. But
No, you're good.
yeah, if you look at any of those educator setups, you'll see that it's liquidity, sweep it, break and retest. That's exactly what we do here. Same exact thing, but Vinny breaks it down in a more simple way. So if you master this, your confidence is going up, and then boom, tacos on you when you make that money. That's all I gotta say.
That's what I'm saying. And guys, trust me, I didn't understand that I was trading smart money structure until I started understanding levels, right? Literally. Once I understood the head and shoulder, I was already having some type of confidence. And then once I was like, you know what, let's go back and see what smart money's talking about. And then I was like, bro, I'm literally trading smart money. And then my confidence just went up because now I understood it, right? But for them, it looks a little different, right? For them, it looks a little different. You'll see Mike Nav, he will box up the impulse move that swept liquidity. And his setup will look something like this. Big box. And then the line that's over here, the area that he swept liquidity, or the area that market swept liquidity, he'll put a very, very, very tiny box right here. And that's going to be his mitigation point. Have you guys ever seen that while watching Mike? And for him, his liquidity sweep is a red line that looks like this. It's a red line that looks like this because the market just swept liquidity. So when you're seeing this and you're watching Mike Nav and you see, oh man, he has a red line right here. The market just swept liquidity and then we changed character. we're looking at very similar structure, guys. We just have slightly different entry points depending on whether they're trading imbalances, order blocks, or the mitigation point off of the shoulder. But they go hand in hand. They really do, right? They really do. And that's what I love. Um, and that's what I love about levels, because it literally ties in. If you can take the time to understand levels, like when you start trading smart money, guys, your confidence is going to go crazy. Your confidence is going to go crazy. Watch, let me show you guys something real quick. Let me just set this up so I can have this posted on YouTube. Actually, let me just go back. I don't know why I was doing all that stuff. Y'all can hear the clicking crazy, huh? All right. Boom. Let's put this out the way real quick. So this can be the YouTube pick. Awesome. Awesome. All right, guys. Let's go over here. Give me a second. Let's go to Go Social. And I love looking at Go Social, man. I don't know about you guys if you guys use this part of the academy, but man, I love this section. Freaking Brian Velez. If you guys don't know Brian Velez, you guys got to know him. He's in the powerhouse chats. The boy is up right now on gold. But let's go ahead and go to Mike Nav. Let's try to find a setup that he's calling out. Let's look at some of these real quick. Guys, look at where he's trying to take opportunities at. This is a if I'm looking at this as a level trader, this is a beautiful head and shoulder pattern, guys. Beautiful head and shoulder pattern. Let me pull out the colors real quick. Look at this. The market drops. Oops. Market drops, pulls back. We drop lower, and we get the break of structure, and then we immediately change character, guys. Guys, similar structure. We're looking to go ahead and enter off. That is the most crooked line ever, dog. But look, we're looking to take opportunities right there in this area. You guys see that? You guys see how this is timed in? Let's go back. AUD USD. Let's go ahead. This was last week. Oh, this was definitely last week. I ate off this area right here. But there was a lower time frame head and shoulder way down here. But look, guys, same thing. Very, very similar. Look at the consolidation building up. We drop lower, immediately reverse. The market came right into this starting point and ended up taking off and just took off. But there was a lower time frame move down here. Let's go back. USD CAD. Okay, cool. So even similar, something similar right here. So he's looking for sell opportunities, right? Look, check me out. Look at this, guys. Break a structure to the downside. Did we get a change of character? Right there, we did. Very, very slight, but we did. And where does it come back to? Right shoulder and took off. Minimum gave you at least a partial. But now look at what he is looking for, guys. Look at what he is looking for. We have a break of structure to the upside. Now we would need market to change character and come back straight to this area. So we can go ahead and sell it off. Shoulder, head, change of character, right shoulder, sell. Are you guys seeing this, guys? So when you guys are looking or watching Mike Nav, understand the structure that he's looking at. Trust me, guys, it's crazy. Understand the structure. because we are looking at very, very similar things. Very, very similar things. So let's go back. What pairs would you guys like me to look at today? What pair do you guys want me to look at? What are you guys looking at this week? USD JPY, I'm guessing that was. Peso, where you been at? Let's go to daily time frame on USD JPY. So look at this. This is super nasty. Let's put a line right here. Let's put a line right here. Oh my God, this is nasty. Check me out, guys. Check me out. Why did the market reject off of this area right here? Oh man, I move so slow without my mouse, bro. I'm so sorry, y'all. Check me out, guys. Why did the market bounce off that area? Look it, bounced right off this area. Well, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Market gives me a BOS to the downside. Market's trying to give me another BOS, but it builds more of liquidity, right? We get lower low, lower high, and we kind of bounce off this zone. It's not giving me a lower low, but it's giving me more equal low type vibes. Now it does go a little lower, but we're still within this zone. We pull back and we break and close below. Right, so let me go ahead. Let's see this one right here. Right, so look at this, guys. I want to find the lowest area. Now, where's the lowest area at? Where's my drawing at? My thing's a little weird, funky. Where's the low at in this area, guys? The low is right here. You guys can see that, right? That's the lowest peak. Right, now look at this. Notice how we get a drop, pull back, drop lower. Now it didn't break and close below, but it gives me a wick and then immediately reverses. Immediately reverses. Guys, when you see that, inverted head and shoulder. So this wasn't a BOS. This wasn't considered a break of structure because it never broke structure to the downside in that area, but this would be more of a liquidity sweep and left shoulder. Boom. Now, where's my head? The head is right here, guys. The low. Very, very low. So now look at this. Where's my zone at? Again, my zone is from wick to body. So where's my lowest wick? For my shoulder, right here. Where's my closest body? Well, let's put it at the lowest wick. Boom. And now let's pull it up to the closest body, which is going to be right there, this close green one. Pull it up. Bow, right there. That's my shoulder zone. Extend right. My stop loss. Let's crunch this back up. Look at that, guys. Insane. All you had to do is wait. Now look at, you're thinking, whoa, the market is gone, bro. The market is gone. Guys, it came back for you. And that right there is already a 1 to 3 for sure, because that stop loss is super tight. Super tight. That's already a 1 to 3. So you're 1 to 3 smack. Now, if you're looking to take it a little longer, I mean, you're up right now, right? You're up right now. So guys, anytime you guys see an inverted head and shoulder and it doesn't have a right shoulder, guys, and it doesn't have a right shoulder, it needs one. So when it comes back, you make sure to set an alert right here. You make sure to set an alert. So when the market touches that, you can get your behind back to your computer or on your phone so you can go ahead and take this opportunity. What a snipe, guys. Is this making sense? Is this making sense a little bit? Let me know, guys. Let me know.
Here it is.
Awesome. Awesome. Now check me out. Let's see if we can catch something on a lower time frame. Let's go to the 1. Come on, G. All right. So on the 1 hour time frame, it doesn't really give us a whole lot to work with right here in this area, at least on the 1 hour, right? So if you were looking to hop down on a lower time frame to see if you could take an opportunity, let's go ahead and see that. So I know some of you guys like to drop down super tight on lower time frame. So let's take a look. Levels always be lagging on me, big dog. Let's see. Let's see. Come on, blood. Just hanging around. Come on, bro. Come on, blood. Let's get this thing going, man. King of alerts. Don't even talk to me about it. I said alerts for everything, bro. Swear. All right, daily real quick. Let's go back to the daily. We knew that we were looking at this area right here. Right here. Man, that's a snipe. Bro, that's a snipe. If you missed that, I don't even know what to tell you, bro. Now let's go to the lower time frame. 5 minute. Oh, let's go, baby. This is what I need right here. Move as fast as I do, baby. That's what I like. Let's drop down to the lower time frame and take a look at what we could have possibly taken. Now, again, guys, if it's not clean, we don't ever have to take anything, right? We don't have to take it, right? I jump on lower time frames to help you guys because I know you guys like to jump down. But nonetheless, if it's not clean to you and you guys are overthinking, you guys do not have to take it, right? But as of right now, this is the cleanest thing that I can see, right? I notice market drops down and pulls back, drops down lower. And then what happens? The market starts to push and push and push and push. And I believe we get a breaking close above this 5 minute lower high. Boom. 5 minute lower high. Now, again, guys, let's go ahead and take a look. This was my breaker structure here. So awesome. Let's go ahead. So again, consolidation, that's 25%. The breakout, 50%, right? So again, we have to wait for these things. Even on the 5 minute, we have to wait. We get the 50%. Now it's touched my buy zone. So now I'm looking for market to change character. So as soon as market jumps and we change character here, I'm looking to see if we can use this as an opportunity. We have a breaker structure to the downside. This was also a liquidity sweep. And now this is my left shoulder. So my stop loss will be the low. Right now, my shoulder. Let's just use this. This is the lowest wick, right? Now my closest body looks like it's right here. Right now, look, guys, check me out. Whether you enter at the top of the box or at the 50%, that's totally up to you. 1 to 3. Now, again, this is a 5-minute time frame. Obviously, we could be pushing for higher time frame targets because this was a higher time frame setup. This is us just trying to risk less pips to get a better risk to reward. But guys, nonetheless, we have drawdown. Yes, but do we hit stop loss? Do we hit stop loss? You guys tell me. My stop
No.
loss is down here.
No.
No, we do not. So just because you see the market going down close to your stop loss, do not close out your trade. The only way you guys should be closing out your trade is, well, if it hits your TP. Once you're in, you have to let it hit your stop loss or go into profit so it can go smack your TP, right? So once you're in, guys, don't worry about this drawdown. Don't worry about this drawdown. All it means is that it isn't ready yet, right? Market comes into this buy zone, starts to consolidate, Uh-oh, 25% again? 25% again, guys? This is crazy. We get a little bit of drawdown. Hey, it's okay. It never hit my stop loss. That's fine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What just happened? What just happened, guys? It let us know when it was ready. It let us know. 25%. I feel so slow. This is funny. Maybe we don't take this one, right? We don't have to take every single trade, right? We don't have to take every single trade, but is it doing what the market is supposed to do? Guys, what consolidation? What's consolidation, guys? Unmute right now. What is the consolidation? What percent is that?
25.
25%. So look, we can already see as soon as it entered our buy area, it started consolidating. Okay, 25%. It's not ready yet. It's not ready yet. So now I could possibly already expect a little bit of drawdown, right? Since it didn't just hit my zone and buy, started consolidating. Oh, it's starting to do the whole thing over again. Oh, snap. Okay. Comes into my zone, starts to consolidate. 25%. We get the breakout to the downside. 50%. We start to change character. 75%. What happens, guys? Came right back to that right shoulder and continued to buy up. So anytime the market is in your zone, guys, do not exit when it's starting to go down. Guys, you should have already calculated. You shouldn't be over leveraging first touch. We've talked about this multiple times. Should not be over leveraging first touch, right? Test trades. Test trades. Market comes into my zone. And automatically, guys, once we're looking for rejection, what should we be looking for as the market is coming to my zone anyway? What should we be looking for? Structure. So we could find our break of structures and find our change of character. Guys, this played out perfect. A little bit of drawdown, but it's part of the game. It's part of the game, guys. In my opinion, this was a nice setup, right? Super nice setup. Let's go back up to the 1 hour. This was clean. So look at this. Same thing happens over and over again, right? What would you guys consider this right here? What would you guys consider that? Is that going up? Is it going down, or is it moving sideways?
Moving sideways.
Going
moving
up.
sideways. So that would be considered consolidation, which is also my 25%. Now look at how the market just took out those buyers. Everybody who was buying off support, they just got clapped. Market just swept liquidity, and market just gave me a left shoulder. Now, what are we waiting for? Once we get 25%, which is consolidation, once we get 50%, which is the breakout or the liquidity sweep, what are we waiting for next, guys?
Change of character.
Change of character. So my change of character, boom. That's my change of character line. Now notice, that's not a change of character. It neither is that, and neither is that. I need a full body close, a full body candle close like that above that red line. So let's take a look. Boom. We finally get that. Let me see. Let me take a look. Yep. We never got that. So for me, we definitely would have missed the zone because I would have been waiting for the change of character. Now it did come back in this area, right? It did give rejection in this area, but that's not a clean enough change of character for me. Matter of fact, it kind of just looks like it was just consolidating the whole time, right? So for me, I'm not taking buys inside consolidation like that. I would need for the market to actually break and close above, come right back down to my right shoulder. Does that make sense? So now it'll look something like this. Shoulder, head, change of character, right back to this right shoulder, and we're gone. Right? Kind of looks like it was just moving sideways. But look at this, guys. Let's delete this. Let's delete this. Because of these suspect change of characters, right? The market may have rejected in this zone right here. But look at this. Look at this, guys. As soon as the market touched that zone, what happened? Would you guys consider that consolidation?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Now look at what the banks just did. They swept liquidity. They got a BOS, sweep of liquidity, and made a left shoulder. Now we're waiting for that change of character. Boom. Change of character. What am I looking for? The right shoulder. The right shoulder from the lowest wick to the closest body. Now the zone is going to be super tight because that's all I have to work with. Boom. Now look at this, guys. I was looking to take buys off of this area, but I never actually got confirmation for the first touch, right? If we would have got this break and close above, I would have gotten in at this first touch right here. But because we never got this, I would have not got in right there. But that doesn't mean the market still can't give an opportunity. The market can still reject right there, right? Shoulder, head. It came into our possible buy zone without confirmation. So you know what? I have to sit on my hands because the market can easily just drop. Now, as soon as we change character, boom, it's go time. The market respected this area and gave me a brand new setup. We can go ahead and take opportunities and shift the market up higher. So to be clear, I would have missed this first touch, but I definitely would have gotten in right here. Does that make sense, guys? Inverted. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Does that make sense, guys?
Yes.
Awesome. Awesome. Let's clear this stuff up. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. Let's oh snap. Oh snap. Let's clean this up. Let's jump on higher time frame real quick. All right, so we still have a possible buy zone way down here on the 1 hour time frame. Right? Possible buy zone off the daily inverted. We have a 1 hour inverted right here. And on the 4 hour time frame, it looks like we may be starting to shift. Right? So notice, guys, what is this right here?
Consolidation.
Consolidation. Not only that, I mean, look at what this freaking thing sold off of. We have a break of structure. This was one of the cleanest starting points. Bam. Consolidation. Right? So we definitely got the break of structure to the upside. Clean break of structure to the upside, right? Let's go ahead and label that. BOS was definitely a liquidity sweep, and now it just gave me a left shoulder for sure. Right? So for me now, I would love to see if we can break and close below here. Why this one? It's because this market gave me the high, gave me a low, and now we've just been hanging out within that zone now. Right? So if for better confirmation, a lot of people are going to be like, yo, it changed character right here. So let's start looking for sales now. Right? And that's not the case. Don't get caught up inside internal structure. Worry about the external structure. Oops. Right. Worry about this external structure. Look at how it rejected off of it, and it can continue to go up higher, guys, because we actually never broke the higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. We never changed character to the downside, so we shouldn't be looking for full on sales just yet. Full on sales just yet. Because technically all it did was go right into a starting point right here. All into a starting point, right? And we talked about the yens possibly reversing. Market's been going up higher for the yens for like the past year or two, right? So crazy pullback on higher time frame, but what if it's still a continuation for higher time frame, right? So came into a starting point, solid snipe, in profit right now. This is why we wait for change of character, guys. This is why we wait. Cannot spell today. So now this is what we're waiting for right here. We have shoulder, head. We need the 75% change of character so we can start looking for the right shoulder to send it down. Right? Make sense, guys?
Yes, sir.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's see, what else did we saw? I saw some silver. Oh, you ain't wrong on silver, though. You ain't wrong on silver, big dog. This was for, I believe this is for the focus group, right? And it never actually changed character, which is fire. You gave us that change of character to the upside, which is even better, right? We've been talking about buys down here for a long time, guys. Oh, let's clear this stuff up. All right, we've been talking for buys down here for a long time, right? Notice how we have the break of structure to the upside. Now, this was the weekly starting point right here. Weekly starting point. So we know that this is the low, this is the stop loss. But let's go on a lower time frame to see if we can dissect this pullback and see if we can get it inverted in that area. Let's go to the daily. So look, check me out, guys. Look at this. What would you guys consider that right there, guys? What would you guys look at that?
Liquidity.
Yep. Do we have a break of structure to the downside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. Now look at this. Oops, make that red. Bearish BOS. Now look at, we finally, oops, have a change of character. So this is the daily starting point. Blue, right? And this area here is my 4-hour inverted shoulder. From the lowest wick to the closest body, which is this red one right here. So now let's zoom out, scrunch this thing up. Boom. Look at that, guys. Look at that, guys. I talked about buys down here, guys. I talked about buys down here when the market was over here still. I'm gonna have to pull up some recordings and make a reel on that because that's exactly what had happened. Market was way over here, right? We even tried to take sales in this area. It ended up missing my entry, but it came right back to that daily starting point and that 4-hour left shoulder, or that daily, no, the weekly starting point and daily left shoulder. Super fire. But now look, guys, it happens over and over and over again. Take a look. Again, we're on the daily. Guys, do we have a break of structure to the downside? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. So we have BOS, liquidity sweep, left shoulder. Right now, look at this, guys. $25%, 50%, and we just got 75. Just got 75. Boom. Broken closed above. Broken closed above. So what am I looking for now? I'm looking for buys to come back down in this area. Let's go ahead and delete so we can stay fresh. Come on, my boy. Stop loss down here. Your entry could be at the top of that first touch or the 50%. And I would be looking, honestly, for me, I would be looking to take some highs because this looks like some fire trendline liquidity, right? So I would be looking to take these highs, which is the one before. But again, you guys have to be partialing along the way. Have to be partialing along the way. So let's go ahead and just break that down because I'm looking for this for my next setup. So let me move these alerts. Come on, my boy. Not in front of my homies. Not in front of my friends, big dog. Go ahead and put an alert there so we can be notified when the market comes back. Guys, look at this as well. I'm just looking at this right now. But look at this, guys. Let's delete this. Guys, change of character, right? Change of character, right? Guys, is this a bullish breakout to the upside? A breakout rally?
Yeah.
Yes. So this last selling candle is my starting point for buys. My starting point for buys. So look at this. Look at this, guys. We have a bearish breakout, and then we get the bullish breakout. Boom. Starting point right here. Oops. For buys. Right now, look, let's go ahead. I'll go ahead and finish it off with this. We have a 1-to-1. This is where we're going to go ahead and break even. 1 to 2. This is where we're going to go ahead and partial out. Partial some money, take some money and put it into my trading account. So at the end of the day, it's going to be a winning trade. I'm just going to leave it right there. Oops. Come on, bro. I need a mouse, bro. I'm going on Amazon right after this, big dog. 1 to 3. I want to partial out some more. And then if you're looking to hold this, I'm just going to leave it there. All right. And if you're looking to hold this to go ahead and clap this liquidity right here, at least you guys have partial zones along the way. Boom. Make sense, guys? Guys, take a screenshot.
Yes.
Take a screenshot of this, guys. This is the next play I'm waiting for. Now, look, we're on the daily time frame, so it may take a couple of days. Even if the market wants to continue to head up for a little bit, that's fine. I'm still going to wait for this area. You know what's going to happen? Major news is going to come out. CPI, FOMC, and those are the big moves. Everybody forgets about these zones, but on crazy heavy news days, you know what the market does? Comes right back for these. And then you know what? It's gone. It's gone. So take a screenshot, guys. Set your alerts because this is what we're going to be looking for. It makes sense. We're all in alliance with this. We're good. Give me a 1 if this is making sense. How'd you guys feel about today's session, guys? I kind of like breaking it down in quarters. Makes it make sense a bit more, along with the way Geo marks it up, right? Boxing up that last pullback / liquidity to understand this is your left shoulder. So once it gets to 27.55 area, right? Yes, exactly. It doesn't have to respect this area. Pretty much from this green box to this, I mean, just this whole area, we would be looking for buys, right? So, but yes, I would be looking for market to come into this zone. Give me some buy opportunities so we can go ahead and shift that market up higher. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
What's good? What's good, bro?
Yeah. The question I have is, so when you try to drop one more time frame, one time frame back, and can you check on the bearish, where we have a red arrow? Can you try digesting inside also where the blue arrow is, and you see what we can see inside there?
I'm sorry, can you say that one more time? You're saying around this red arrow right here?
Yeah, that. But when you drop back, one time frame,
the 4 hour or what?
Yeah, try 4 hour and see.
Okay, let's go. Let's go take a look.
So basically, there inside we have mostly maybe consolidation, or what do we have?
Yes. Most of this is going to be consolidation. It looks like we could have taken the opportunity right here on this 4 hour time frame. We have a break of structure to the downside, right?
Yeah.
So my starting point to sell would be right here. And it looks like that was the nasty snipe. So you could have caught this, right? You could have caught this, but now it looks like it may be shifting, shift in trend. We might have a shift in trend from downtrend to uptrend on this 4 hour time frame.
Okay.
Make sense, bro?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Oh my God, bro. Look at this. Look at the so this daily starting point. This last thing, and then I'm getting out here. Look at this, guys. This is the daily starting point, right? What do you see right here? What do you guys see right there, guys?
Consolidation.
Consolidation. Boom. We get the BOS to the downside before market shifts up. So let's go ahead. BOS / liquidity sweep / left shoulder. Now, again, look at how the market sweeps that liquidity, right? Just peaks right below. It just peaks right below, right? Consolidates, peaks right below, and just happens to reverse. Guys, we have a 4-hour shoulder, a daily starting point, along with a daily left shoulder, all in the same area. Fire. Fire.
Mm.
Yep, I'm looking for this. We're just waiting now, guys. Let me put this a little higher. Come on, bro. My alerts, I don't know why, but my alerts don't want to move ever. Is that like a thing that I messed up? Like, I don't know why it's always doing that. But that's it for me, guys. I hope you guys had a great session. So we enter as soon as the market hits zone. Yes. Yes. As soon as the market comes in here, we can go ahead and take some opportunities. Make sure you guys calculate your trades at all times. Make sure you guys calculate your trades at all times. Right? I hope that makes sense. I hope that is clear. Once the market comes into this zone, we are now looking for some buys. Makes sense? We're all good?
Yeah, thank you, Vinny.
Of course, man.
Yes.
Of course. All right, guys. That is it for me. This was a fire session, in my opinion. I love breaking down the head and shoulder. I love how it ties into smart money. And if we can make that structure even easier to understand, guys, it's going to help the next individual who comes in with us, right? So take the time to study, take the time to learn and take notes because it's for your benefit at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys hit up the Powerhouse chats. Let them know what kind of value you guys got tonight. If you guys took some notes, go ahead and shoot those in the Powerhouse chat too, so everybody can understand how serious you are taking this. 3-0, go Dodgers. Let's go, baby. All right, guys. You guys have a great trading week. Trade responsibly, and I will see you guys on Friday.